Hey Scott, what led to those turnover issues tonight?
I think a lot of it was spacing. I know he got three. I think he got three offensive fouls in that first quarter, which is rare. I don't even know when's the last time he got one. Um, and we did a better job in that second half. I think those two guys had only three in the second half. We had a chance to win the game. It was a hard-fought game. Both teams competed and thought they made some big plays down the stretch. I thought Alex got fouled. I thought Brad got fouled. But that's the way it goes. But they made some big plays. The big fella came in, Claxton, and made some big plays at the rim, and the and ones that we don't. Shouldn't let those guys foul. I mean, get one free throw. It's those bigs don't shoot the ball well from the line, and we want to put them on the line. They got too many of those easy ones. I thought in the first half they had basically eight dunks.
And Scott, they get the rebound with over a shade over 20 seconds remaining, and you guys didn't foul until 3 seconds left, down 5. Why did it take so long to foul there?
Yeah, well, we tried to trap first, and we thought we had the steal, and then they squeaked out of it. We should have fouled. I thought we had a chance to foul at 12 and at 10, and then we didn't foul.
Neil.
Scott, when Brad is getting those offensive foul calls, I think, like you said already, 3, is there anything you can do to, sway officiating? He didn't get to the line very much. Is there anything you can do to help open him up when they're playing that box and one on him?
Yeah, I mean, they were denying. They were putting 2 guys on him, 3 guys on him at times, and he did a good job of reading it and making plays. Look at our bigs. Our bigs scored 20 points and 12 points on not anything out of the key either. It's because they were putting all kinds of attention on Brad, and he was finding guys, and Russell was finding guys. We started the game off well, and we didn't come into the game. Our bench did not come into the game and lock into the game plan. We gave them a 3 right away. We turned it over a few times, but we need everybody. We don't have a lot of room for error. Guys are out. But we need everybody to be in. And we can't daydream when you come into the game. And I thought that second unit did not play the way they're capable of playing. I know DB is not playing, but that's no excuse. We got to still be mentally into the game. You're not going to make every shot. You're not going to read every play, but you got to be into the game mentally. It's the easiest thing to do is play hard and be into the game mentally.
Chase.
Scott, Brad took 15 shots, 8 fewer than his season average. What did they do to just deny him the ball and deny him shot attempts?
No, they were double teaming. They were leaving our bigs. And a lot of times when bigs do that, our bigs have to make a play. Brad has to make the right read, which he does, and he did. And our bigs have to make the play. They become the quarterback. And they did. Look, they were whatever they were, 14 for 21. And they were all basically layups or dunks. There's going to be nights where Brad only gets 15 shots. I'm just surprised he didn't get to the free throw line more. They were doing a good job of being physical. I guess they were being physical without fouling.
And as you move forward for the time being without Davis, how can you guys generate more 3-pointers and 3-point attempts?
Well, that's not the strength of our team. We haven't shot the ball well all year. I still think we're a better shooting team, but the season is over halfway, and we're whatever we are, 28th in the league in 3-point percentage. But you still can win the game. We won. We were right there with only 7 makes. You gotta be able to generate points in the paint, and you got to generate points at the free throw line. And we got 2 guys that can do that, and they're going to have to continue to do that. And if they double team, they're got to make the right reads. And our bigs are going to have to finish around the rim. We got enough. I mean, we're missing potentially nine threes a game attempts with TB. I mean, even when we played these two teams, he shot 10 and he shot 12. He made 3 and he made 4. That's not that he didn't make more. I would love for him to do that, but just having him on the court, you have to be able to guard him, and it opens up a lot of things. But we got to make shots. I mean, they're gonna load up. They're gonna plug in on the weak side, and we got to make swing passes, and we got to be able to step up and make those shots.
Zach.
Hey, Coach. Season high 40 minutes for Rui tonight, and last game he played the entire second half. How do you think he's responding to the extended minutes?
Well, I think he's gotten better these last, 5 games or so. You see a little uptick in his play. He's had 20 points now, I think 3 of those games. He just has to keep working and the minutes. I mean, he's a young man, and he should be able to handle minutes. We're not going to do much tomorrow. We had a couple of days off going into this game. We practiced for 35 minutes yesterday, so it's the minutes. I'm not worried about his minutes. I know everybody's going to be banged up or sore at this point of the season. But I thought he played a solid game. I thought he could have made one important read on Claxton's dunk late in the game, and he had to and one. I thought Rui was going out with Green on the left corner, but I thought he should have stayed and either contest the shot or foul him to put him on the free throw line for 2. But he's played well.
All right, Coach. I think that's it for tonight.
Guys, good night.
Thank you.
Russ, you have productive nights from the starting lineup. Rui's aggressive. You set the tone, all the things that kind of work for you guys. What do you take away from just it coming out on the wrong end?
We just need all guys to be ready. Simple as that. We put ourselves in position to win the game. We just need everyone on the team to be ready to go.
Scott has kind of explained to us throughout the season with the fouling at the end there, where you guys obviously don't have much time to practice, not much time to go over it. What do you see from your perspective?
Some of that stuff is just you got to have instinctively be ready to go, especially when the game on line, make plays, play without fouling. Ain't too much to explain about that.
Thanks, Russ.
Mm-hmm.
Chase.
Hey, Russ, what changed, do you think, after you guys built that big early lead up 14 points?
I'm not sure. I'll watch the film and see exactly what happened, but there was definitely relaxation on the defensive end. So I'll look at it and see.
And, 3-point shooting has been kind of a struggle for you guys all year, and now you're going to be without Davis for a little while. What can you do to generate more 3-point shooting?
Right now, we just focus on winning. That's it. We're just trying to focus on generating a win. And that's however we can get it, that's how we're going to get it.
Fred.
Russ, on a similar tone, Scott mentioned that he thought the turnovers were a lot because of spacing issues tonight without Davis. How does that more cramped spacing affect the way that you maneuver?
It doesn't.
Anyone else? All right, Russ. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Fred, do you have one?
Hey, Alex.
What's going on, Fred?
What you guys had kind of turnover issues, and Scott mentioned it was based on spacing. I'm wondering, you're a big man who kind of tends to spend a lot of time inside the 3-point line, but how can you affect that spacing, or at least how do you feel kind of cramped spacing when you're spending time inside the 3-point line?
I'm trying to play off of Russ and whoever got the ball. If Russ going 1-on-1 on the block, I'm trying to space out on the baseline. So whenever he makes a move, I just go off of him. Just trying to go the opposite way. If he goes middle, I'm trying to go baseline. If he goes baseline, I'm trying to go middle for the ball. But my job is pretty easy with the spacing.
Neil.
Alex, where would you say your comfort level is with Brad and Russ now in pick and roll situations? And why do you think you guys were able to be so successful against Brooklyn's interior defense tonight?
Yeah, there was overplaying a lot, like especially with Brad. There was doubling him the whole game, trying to get the ball out of his hands. So whenever I set a screen, I was trying to just be available at the rim, and they was hung up on the weak side with the shooters. So those bigs was getting wide open layups. That was the problem. I mean, and Raz did a great job passing the ball too. Like every time he's on the post, he always demands 2 players on him. He did a great job passing it.
Chase.
Hey, Alex. Obviously, James Harden, no matter who it is, he's a tough guy to defend. How did you feel like the guys who did defend him tonight did? You know, Garrison and Isak spent some time on him as well.
I mean, guarding somebody like James Harden and Kyrie Irving has got to be the whole team effort. I mean, at times we did some good job, and sometimes it was poor. Sometimes overhelp, because I mean, you're gonna get beat when you play somebody like James Harden. He's so good. He's either gonna get you with a step back, or he's gonna get going to the rim. And the hardest part for bigs is you got to kind of fake at him, make him think, and sometimes at times we were successful, and then I think we did a great job late in the game. I mean, but he made some good passes. I think Kyrie actually made more plays down the road when he got beat. I mean, we got beat, and then he passed it to the big.
And, when it comes to 3-point shooting, you lose Davis Bertans for a couple weeks. What can you guys do as an offense to generate outside shooting in space?
You just got to keep working. It's not just about shooting. It's got to be team effort. I don't think it's about shooting, but it's about offense. We just got to keep getting stops. When we play our defense, like when we had the streak, when we was winning games, it was all about defense. We was like top 10 in defense. I think it was like top 5. So we just gotta get back to that, getting stops, getting on around. When we get stops, we're really good.
Fred, do you have one more? Nope. All right, I think that's it, Alex.
All right, guys, thank you.
Appreciate you.